Okay, welcome to this video. This is your boy Kevin Barnes. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. I found this video, man. The collapse of everyday life in America has begun, and I wanted to react to this video. Like, share, subscribe. Let's get to it. I want to show you how I made $2,200 while I was on this ATV in Mexico a few days ago. Tap the school link in the bio, and I'll see you there. And by the way, I'm showing you 100% free. I want the opportunity to prove to you that I can help you before we even think or even talk about investment. I'll see you on the inside.
There is no doubt about it that the American economy is struggling right now, whether it's people not getting jobs, people losing their jobs, or people not even paying their bills. You're starting to see this more and more when you look around.
So let me get this straight. Inflation is going to keep going up. Taxes are going to keep going up. Interest rates are going to keep going up. National debt's going to keep going up. Wages are probably going to be going down now with the implementation of AI. It's going to make like easier mundane shit, much easier to do. So what's the end game here? So if you're not already rich or you're not going to be rich very soon, what is really the end game here?
The end game is learning high income skills. And I'm going to keep saying that, and my people, you have to stop talking and speaking over your life like that. He said, if you're not rich and you're not going to be rich anytime soon, do you understand that when you speak like that, you can't even see opportunities to change your situation? How do you know you're not going to be rich anytime soon? If you're speaking and telling yourself that you're not, then you're definitely not. So, you got to watch how you speak over your life. And, here's the situation, right? If people are not making enough money, that does not mean that you can't invest in yourself. And here's the honest to God truth. People are going out and upgrade iPhones, and it costs over $1,000 to get a new phone. People have Netflix, Prime, Stars, and all of these other things. People go to the store and buy everything that doesn't give them more money, but they have to think about it when it's time to invest to get out of a situation like this. We're all in control of our own situation. This economy is not in control of you, and they're not in control of me. But if you allow yourself to continue to speak that way, then they win every time.
I'm actually asking you, what is the end game?
So I just got my Ameren bill. Mind you, I live in Missouri. Single household, so it's just me, my dog, my two cats. House isn't huge, not even, it's normal, right? Their bed, 2 bath, nothing crazy, a little under 1,700 square foot, literally nothing crazy, right? My bill, $282.99. Carla Joe, vacation's over, girl. Vacation is over. Where are the brothers at? But honestly, when does it end? When does it stop?
$830.27. Anybody want to guess what that is? You won't guess. So I'm just going to share it with you. That is my electric bill this month. Okay? Full disclosure, that is less than last month. Our bill last month was $1,130.98. I'm sorry, it's insane. That is my mortgage payment plus more. Okay? I don't know how anybody is expected to pay that. So, our house is big. It's not huge. It's not a mansion. It's about 2,500 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 3 baths. We had 5 children. Our bills with our children, all 5 living at home, were between $400 and $700 a month. So we have called the electric company. They've come out. We live beside a restaurant. We were adamant that we were paying the electric company's bill also. It's ridiculous. Who can afford even $400 a month for electricity, but they expect us to pay $830 or $1,130. So, yeah. I logged in this morning to see what our bill was when it was due, $830.27.
So we got our electric bill for the month of July, $650. For the month of June, it was $560. For the month of August, if it keeps raising, our electric company, CenterPoint Energy, they're pieces of We will have given them $2,000 in 3 months just for our electric bill. I can't afford that. And if I can't afford that, I can't imagine other people and what the they're paying.
Here's another person that says what they can't afford. Look, I understand if you're in a situation and you can't afford it, right? But don't let those words come out of your mouth. Don't let those words come out of your mouth, because when you let those words come out of your mouth, there's a mechanism in your brain called the reticular activating system. If you don't believe me, look it up. It is a mechanism in your brain that proves that whatever you believe is true. So if you're walking around saying words like you're broke or you can't afford something, that mechanism in your brain is going to do nothing but show you proof that you are correct. You have to watch what you speak over your life, man. Look, again, I understand times are hard. I understand it is what it is, but you got to watch how you speak over your life. You have to, because this is the recipe to continue to live and never be able to afford anything.
This is bull. Like they're forcing us to not pay our bills so that they can force us out of our houses or something. This is absolutely bull.
I think there's a lot more people that's not paying their bills than media wants you to know. They've been real quiet about this issue. And I'm not talking about utilities like necessities. I'm talking about, I really don't think there's a lot of people. I think there's a lot of people that's not paying like medical bills, their mortgages, credit card bills, and any other bills, you know, you've accumulated other than like water, electricity, and gas. Because I don't think the American government wants people to get the idea that if they stop paying their bills, nothing's going to happen. But I think that's what's happening. I know that there are a lot of people who stopped being able to afford their mortgage, and they're still in their houses, and it's been 2-3 years. Because whether they admit it or not, we've been in a recession for years. And I think once the rest of us realize that, wait, I stopped paying my credit card bill and really nothing's happening other than it's messing up this phantom credit score, and everybody's credit is jacked up. So now what? I think a lot of people aren't paying bills. So, I mean, I stopped paying some bills. I'm like, I ain't paying this mess. Shoot, put it on my credit report. I get it off.
Have you guys stopped paying your credit cards yet? Because I promise I am about 2 seconds away from not paying my credit cards. Literally, just the thought of going grocery shopping makes me sick. Like, how the hell is anyone even affording anything right now? My husband drives a 2017 GMC Sierra, and it's $240 to renew his insurance. And we still had to pay $195 on top of that for the last month's insurance. Let's not get started on electric and how much it's going up. I just got a notice saying that our water bill was going up.
Look, here's the thing that's apparent, you know. One thing that we all understand is, yes, this economy is changing. In fact, it's changed. But this is also the time to make more money. This is why you want to put yourself in position to make more money. Because sitting back and, you know, like not paying your bills and sitting back and just letting or hoping that nobody's going to come and take your lights or your home or your car if you stop paying. I mean, that is a choice. You got to understand this. That's a choice. And the only reason people are choosing to do that is because they don't know what else to do. If you knew how to make money online, you would not be here recording a video talking like this. You wouldn't be recording a video talking. You wouldn't even be thinking like this if you knew how making money works. But because most people don't know how making money online works, what they do is they sit back and just wait. They wait for another job. They wait for another position. They wait for a raise. They wait for the perfect time. And that's not going to change your situation. There's nothing you can do about gas prices going up, but pay it. There's nothing you can do about your bills going up, but pay it. But if you can't pay it, that means that you have to take the little bit of money that you're making and invest to learn what you don't know. Now, you don't have to. You can continue to live exactly how you're living. You don't got to change nothing. But people will be here recording videos and doing this forever if they don't change it. You have the power to change this. You have the power to change this.
And my electric company keeps on playing games with us. So with that being said, I'm literally 2 seconds away from not paying my credit cards no more. Because at this point, I got my house. I'm not financing a car. I can't refinance this house because my credit's so freaking shot that it doesn't matter. So I'm really about to say F them credit cards and not pay them. Am I the only one?
You know how I know America is struggling? It's been about 14 days since I had one single job. I went a whole year working at least 1 or 2 jobs per day. And now, 14 days, nothing's changed. Everything's good. I got good reviews. Everything's, I'm a handyman, so do yard work, electrical, all sorts of stuff. 14 days, I have not had one single job. Nothing's changed. Everything's good. I'm getting clicks. I'm getting, everything's good. That tells me that Americans are going super broke. They're trying to do things themselves, which is fine, but 14 days, not one single job. The struggle is about to get real, y'all.
And I want to share a quick story. The other day, I got a phone call. When it went to voicemail, I didn't recognize the number. The phone call was for a company that we worked with back in 2018. They contacted us and asked if we are in the market for a new home and if we need a home inspector to please go ahead and give them a call. So when we got that call and we listened to the message, we really thought, wow, people are getting pretty desperate right now because we have not heard from this company all this time. And all of a sudden you're reaching out after this many years. 2018 was a long time ago. You're contacting us to see if you could potentially get any work from us. Wow. I mean, that was a shocker, but that's kind of what you're seeing nowadays. You're seeing people really hurting for work and they're doing whatever they can to make ends meet.
I am afraid. I'm not even gonna lie. I am afraid of not being able to pay my rent. The electric is going up in the state I live in. Gas, car insurance, medical insurance doubled. I am responsible for providing a roof over my grandkids' head. I don't know how I even got in this situation. How did I even get here? My landlord told me straight up, I'm raising your rent every single year. It's going to get to the point that I can't even pay it because I'm having a hard time paying it now. I cannot believe I'm even 53 years old saying this. Like, I was never afraid when I was younger at all, raising 2 kids all by myself financially, ever. I'm a grown ass woman and I am so afraid. It keeps me up at night sometimes. If I didn't have other people depending on me, I would not be afraid. I could just go anywhere.
How are y'all saving money? Like, can someone please let me in on your secret? Because I cannot save money for the life of me. I cannot do it. I try so hard to save money. This is what happens. I get paid every 2 weeks. So when I get paid, I'll pay bills and I put money into my savings account, okay? I put it in there and I tell myself, okay, I'm not going to touch it. I got to save this money, whatever. Well, I have 2 weeks till I get paid again. So it is always something. Every time I put money in my savings account, I have to get it out for something.
You see, this is a cycle that most of America is going through. You see how she said she gets paid every 2 weeks and then she takes her money and puts it in her savings account that she has left over. Now, here's what happens. Because she's putting money in her savings account that's not making her more money, she's always pulling that money out for more things. Why not take that money that you already can't save and invest it invest it into yourself to learn how to make more? That way, the more you make, the more you can save or the more you can invest. This is literally what's tearing America up right now, is the fact that people are not aware of how to make more money. And that's what I show you in the description. Absolutely free. I show you absolutely free how making money online works.
but my family can't go without food. I can't go without gas. Like, I'm not spending the savings account money like on anything that's not a need. So what the how are you guys saving money? I just do not get it.
Am I the only one that feels like there's going to be like a big economic crash that happens in, I don't know, the next 6 months? Like, the jobs numbers don't make a whole lot of sense for like a really healthy economy. I know a lot of people are feeling the effects of inflation, what's going on at the grocery store. I know the stock market is really inflated, but it seems like it's very speculative, very AI driven, which I feel like there's probably some form of an AI bubble. Not saying AI is not important. I just don't understand some of the valuations that are put out there. It seems like a lot of stocks are inflated because of buybacks and stuff like that. And fundamentally, I just don't feel like people are actually doing very well. And when the American consumer isn't doing well, there typically leads to a crash.
I have a question for everybody who like lives in the city, lives in a house, pays mortgage, works, does all the normal things. I've been out of the system for about 7 years now. Do you have a game plan for when the systems all collapse? Like, things are collapsing as we speak right now. Do you have a game plan? And what is that? Because for the past 16 years, I've been trying to create village, community, resources for collaboration and a new way of thinking, being, living. But people aren't really on board with that. So do people have another plan? Like, what is your plan? Are people just going to ignore the fact that systems are collapsing and continue going to work every day?
Most of us have lived our lives without having to worry about supply. Well, it's coming to an end, guys. The supply chain has been eroding since 2008. Prices have been going up since then. I remember a time back then that I could go into a store, any store, find anything I wanted on my list, go to one store. Now I have to go to 4. And the prices are sky high. I am blessed to have a friend nearby who gives us free eggs laid by her chicken. We gift her something, something canned, because she's a blessing on earth. And sometimes she allows us to pay for what she gives us. I think maybe once. So we still are in the category of having a lot of blessings in our house, in our lives, and we're not lacking anything. But those days are coming where people are going to, that haven't lacked anything, are going to start lacking. And then you'll hear the shouts. Just think, you wake up one day, lights are out. No gas stations are running. It's chaos on the streets in a vehicle. No banks are open. You can't use your credit cards anywhere. And grocery stores are shut down. How long would you exist on what you have? You got to think on those terms during today. You have to. Sorry, guys, you have to face up and be prepared.
What I want to tell everyone is don't put your head in the sand. Use this time wisely to prepare for what's coming down the pipeline, because you don't know how bad it's going to get, and you don't know how bad it can affect your family, what the impacts are going to be. What I do recommend is to sit down either by yourself or with your family if you have one, and think about 3 different things that you can do right now to better prepare for the future.
Now, I mean, I understand, yes, times are hard right now for a lot of people, but in my opinion, the way that you can prepare is to educate yourself and learn how to make more money so you can continue to bring more and more and more money in the house, and you're not worried about inflation. You're not worried about prices. That's literally the best thing that you can do as far as what you can control, because you cannot control the direction that America is going in right now. No matter how much you complain about it, no matter what you say, no matter who you tell, you cannot control the way America is going. The only thing you can control is what you can control. And you can control how much money you're bringing in. Job market is closed. Learn how to make money online, because online is not going anywhere. So if you want to know how to make money online absolutely free, click the link in the description and I'll go ahead and send you the information. Well, I don't even have to send you the information. The information is down there. It's my free school group where I'll show you how making money online works. Take that information. Don't take it lightly. Nobody's going to show you for free what I'm showing you. So take that information and I will see you on the inside. Have a great day. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.